Hey friends, thanks so much for tuning back in. I'm so glad to have y'all. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Today I am going to make a honey baked ham, but I'm gonna do it in a slow cooker. And the reason I wanted to give this a try was because while I'm making my Christmas turkey, I want to have a ham in my crock pot because that'll be free. It'll free up space in my oven. And then we also have a delicious ham for those of us who enjoy it. So let's jump right in. Hey guys. So the first thing is I found this recipe on Pinterest again. I'll go ahead and put in the description where I found it specifically. So if you want to, you guys can follow your own. This is just supposed to be a honey glazed type of ham. Now the ham that I found at the store actually has a packet with it. And it actually is a hickory smoked glazed packet, but I figure you're not always guaranteed to get that, so I want to be able to make it myself. So the first thing it says to do is to spray the insert of your slow cooker. So I actually have the actual crock pot behind me on the counter where it will cook, but I'm going to go ahead and spray this. That's probably overboard, but I'd rather it not stick. So, next thing is to go ahead and remove the ham and to put it in here. There's a specific way. It also says to put it the flat side down into the slow cooker. So it says lift here for, oh look, there's instructions. That's handy. It does say. Oh, well, there's that. All right, so it also did say to make sure that the ham was fully cooked, and this one is. I'm gonna stick this in here so all these juices go straight into the crock pot instead of all over my counter. Ugh. This is so slippery. Well, alright. I'm going to flip this and then I'm going to go wash my hands. And hopefully this lid will close. Because that, let me turn it around. Ugh. There we go. Now it's in the middle. So I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. All right, so the next part is to go ahead and make the glaze that's gonna go on top of your ham. And so for this, you're gonna melt it on the actual oven, but I'm gonna mix everything here just because it's easier to see, I guess. So the first things first is a 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. I'm gonna scoop. Now this whole thing is a cup, but that's probably about a 1/2 cup packed. So we're gonna put that in there. Then it calls for a 1/2 cup of honey. I'm not even gonna try to wait for this little squeeze thing. All right, that's a little more than a 1/2 cup, but I doubt I'm gonna get all that honey back out of this container, so I'm not too worried. Alright, and one boo-boo I made is I forgot to grab a tablespoon to measure out the Dijon mustard, but I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball that because by now I think I'm okay. Oh no! That's good. That's a little bit. That's good. Okay, So then this all gets put together, and then you put a 1/4 cup of water. So then you mix it and dissolve the sugar. And once that's dissolved, we'll come back and pour it on the ham. Alright, y'all, so we have this beautiful glaze. It's literally a nice liquid. There's just a little bit of Dijon mustard that didn't melt, but that'll all melt when it gets in there. So you just go ahead and pour this over top of the ham, and then you cover it, and you're going to cook it on low for 5 to 6 hours. I am actually going to make this tomorrow, so it's going to sit overnight like this because we're going to have it for dinner tomorrow. There we go. So that's beautiful. This should be really, really good. And in the refrigerator we'll go. Oh, we're tight. We're gonna have to strap it down. Hey y'all, I just wanted to pop in the middle of this video and ask y'all to please, please, please hit the subscribe button if you guys have not. Let me know if you're enjoying this content or if there's anything else that I could do to make this better. I'm learning every time, and I definitely appreciate all of y'all's support. So one thing I could get better at is actually doing a taste test on screen, but Corey and I had it for dinner, so we didn't want to interrupt our dinner with a taste test. But this ham was delicious, and he told me it was probably the best ham that he's ever had, which is definitely a feat for me. So this was a great recipe, very easy, and you should definitely give it a try.